Welcome back to the GSL. I am Chase.
I'm Chase Coffee. That's a new idea.
And he is Artosis. I have still a little bit of cold. And we have the third game between FruitDealer and HongUn Prime.
Yeah. Shakuras Plateau coming up. I'm very excited to see how these guys are going to play this map out.
Yes.
It's actually where we saw Jelizerg eliminated by OGSMC last week. And it's just an interesting map for this matchup. I really do like it for this matchup. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think it may be the most balanced map for this matchup overall, but I'm willing to be wrong in that. We'll see. We'll see with more time.
It's such a solid map.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I enjoy casting it. So these first two games have been kind of weird.
Yeah, I see both of them
doing very extreme things and messing them up, basically.
Yeah, I see both of these games as I don't see it as FruitDealer won game one and HongUn won game two. I feel like HongUn lost game one and FruitDealer lost game two.
That is so accurate.
You know, a lot of times people call a match an important match. Who can make the least mistakes. But basically, it was just huge strategic blunders by both players that cost the game. Not really anything in their mechanics or anything like that. It's not like who made the less mistakes. Both of them made mistakes in both games, maybe even the same exact number. Who knows? I'm not going to go and try to count, but it was big strategic blunders that cost both these games.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Hopefully we'll see a little bit a different play style coming here in these games. I just noticed, Artosis, we both have our Christmas-themed colored undershirts. There you go. GG shirt.
Yeah.
My design on my shirt's cool, but you can't see it, but... Yeah, Christmas theme here down at the GSL. It's almost Christmas time, Artosis.
That's right. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Then I'm going to find out who my secret Santa is.
It's me like every other year. No one else likes you, Tasteless. I'm sorry.
Hope you have your GSL advent calendars ready. Open one each day.
Yeah.
As you get farther
Take the little chocolates out and eat them.
That's right.
My John chocolate's next. I can't wait.
That's right.
Little John-shaped chocolate.
The countdown started, Artosis. Get ready for game number 3 with FruitDealer against HongUn Prime. Here at the
Almost.
Here at the GSL. Over here in the red, we have our Zerg player. What are the last Zerg hopes?
The last Zerg hope.
Yeah, it's true. She's the last Zerg hope, yeah. Over here in the blue, our Protoss player.
HongUn Prime win.
A lot of HongUn Prime supporters here in the audience.
That's right.
People encouraging him to get carriers. HongUn Prime, the first person to make a carrier in GSL history.
Yeah, maybe in Starcraft 2 history. Yeah. Everyone's like, no, I made one in the beta. I know, come on. Even I think I made a carrier.
Got to be careful with those very self-serious nerds on the internet, Artosis.
You do, man.
Not everybody's funny, fun-going guy like you and me.
True that.
Protoss putting the pylon in low ground.
Yep. You're going to go maybe Nexus first, maybe a Forge. We will see with that. But we do see FruitDealer once again opting for the gas and the pool first. You know, you kind of have to pool first with Zerg. You can risk the hatchery first, but it's a huge risk. I mean, if Protoss scouts it, they're just like, well, if I have a gateway, I have a Forge. If I have a Forge, I cannon you. Goodbye. It's like you've got mail, but goodbye. And, well, we see that the thing is he's choosing to get the speed. And you can either do it or you don't do it. It's up to you. I actually get the speed more often than not because sometimes people love to do, funky builds like the 2-Stalker Rush. But we see that it's going to be a cannon expansion. Now, this map, not as good for pressuring with roaches. There's some pretty cool builds, though, in this location.
It's this hill here.
Yeah, you have to have an Overlord to spot, but you can make roaches and go through the back, and that makes them make a bunch of cannons over on the side next to their rocks. But, a quick expansion. is oftentimes a good way to go on this map, even against the quick expansion of Protoss.
Zerg has some lings. He's sending them out now. I highly doubt we will see the same strategy from FruitDealer this time around.
Yeah, if he tries to Baneling bust this... Oh, he's actually going to go for the Roach. Cool. If you're going to go for Roaches, these are the positions to do it because of those back rocks, as I was mentioning before. And but HongUn, he knows what's going on, Tasteless, because he is making a pylon at his rocks to watch that health and to be ready to throw up cannons. You have to have that pylon ready.
Ling's going for the rocks here.
And it'll be cool to see if FruitDealer is going to go like all in a trillion roaches, just a few roaches, maybe tech wall roaching. I personally prefer teching wall roaching.
What do you tech to?
Right up to Nidus. If you have your Overlord spread really well around his base, there's a lot of positions you can throw up Nidus in.
I like
That's
that.
going to take
That
a long
really
time.
Smart.
Yeah, takes a long time for probes to get over there, and you know it can be pretty good at times. The only time I really like to use Nidus.
Well, halfway through destroying the rocks. Probe trying to get up here, though. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
But, you know, he's going to think something's up. Definitely he's going to be like, well, there's no expansion. There's lings with speed. Something is up. And HongUn preparing already at his choke, throwing up that second cannon. Doesn't know quite what's going on yet. And the cool thing is that, you know, he's getting a nice little group of units here. As soon as he starts hitting those rocks, they're going to actually fall very quickly. Yeah. So HongUn's going to have to, first off, build cannons the second that he sees those rocks being attacked. Second, he's going to have to pull his probes over because they are not going to finish in time. They do not.
He is going to make Banelings, too.
Yeah. Really, really all in at this point. And there we go. Going to throw up cannons instantly. But, well, that's only one cannon. It looks like HongUn's going to die here.
This is not good for HongUn.
He really needs to bring over... Should have left room to bring his probes over, but I don't think he's even going to be able to save his main base. Probably at this point, he's going to want to turtle. But he does have a sentry coming. No. N-O. Rolling right through there. HongUn's simply not ready for this, and FruitDealer with a very easy victory.
Yeah, pretty straightforward game.
That's the problem with Forge expansions.
That's why I don't do Forge expand hardly ever.
Yeah. And HongUn going to withdraw to his expand. Sometimes we do see the game continue on from here.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's dead.
That's not happening this time.
HongUn Prime got beaten by one. He did one build order, and his opponent responded with a superior build order, and that's it. GG.
Yeah. And FruitDealer goes up 2-1.
Easy win there for FruitDealer. HongUn Prime not equipped to deal with a build like that.
Certainly not.
I wonder how much you practice that build. That seems like a pretty standard response.
Well, yeah, that's quite true. And, you know, maybe you have to leave a cannon over there.
Yeah.
But FruitDealer, the speed with which he took down the rocks was quite quick, so he didn't really have enough time to respond to that. What can I say?
I don't know. We need you to join the game, though.
No.
Over here. I won't do it.
I won't do it.
Because I think we're going to get this next game started pretty soon. FruitDealer, I think he might have this. We're going to see, though.
I think he certainly does. We're seeing Lost Temple next, and this is actually a map that Zerg likes against Protoss. Yeah. It's a pretty good map overall, but there's a few options. You can actually, this is one of the few maps left that Zerg can actually just go Mutalisk against Protoss.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see Nidus to the islands and go Mutas, a lot of spine crawlers, and you just got to watch out for Blink Stalker rushes and make sure that you don't try to get too greedy on those islands. If you drone both of them fully, then they can hit you with a timing rush that kills you. So you have to balance in units still. So, but, you know, Stargate play is a lot more popular nowadays. So, Phoenix is quite good against Mutas. But until that patch goes through, you can still fungal them. We'll have to see. I don't know. FruitDealer was known during the beta for his Mutalisk play against Protoss. Will he go Mutas again against HongUn Prime on Lost Temple?
I wouldn't mind seeing it. It's kind of fun to show people.
Yeah.
That style of play.
Definitely don't see it very much.
Guys, again, please spread the word. Tell people to tune in to the GSL. Put it on any site or forum you post on.
That's right.
Tell your friends and your family to tune in with Tasteless and Artosis. Countdown's begun. Will Fruit Dealer clean this up? Will HongUn Prime put us to the rubber match? Let's find out. I'm Tasteless. He's Artosis. That makes Tastosis. And let's get this going.